Hello, everyone. There are astonishing moments that nature and life only reveal to us once in several decades. Do not take your eyes off the screen, because the authentic images following immediately are surely the most special things you have ever witnessed until now. In Colombia, heavy rainfall from the hills transformed a peaceful neighborhood into a scene of significant instability. A spectacular moment when a rock weighing approximately 220 pounds narrowly missed the driver's position. I find myself wondering what happens when a pet becomes far too enthusiastic upon meeting you.
Here we go.
Over in Cuba, the violent flow of floodwaters caused an ancient bridge to collapse in just a few seconds. Do not take your eyes off the screen, because this upcoming moment will surprise you. In my estimation, just 2 hours of continuous rainfall on a mountain peak is sufficient to erode the soil. And after that, gravity performs the rest of the task. That elephant must possess a remarkably consistent schedule, to the point that the authorities dedicated a specific yellow caution sign for him. The power from the record-breaking rainfall in China caused vehicles to drift away from their parking locations. It is a reminder of the unpredictability of nature. At Luscombe, Queensland, residents experienced a sense of helplessness as they witnessed their neighborhood being swept away.
Oh my God! Look, there it goes. Look, there's a TV!
That particular motorcycle serves as a perfect metaphor for my personal investment portfolio during this current month. A fortunate outcome for this young man. In my estimation, That particular crane must weigh approximately 22,000 pounds. This is precisely the reason why you should never use a mobile phone while operating a vehicle. This particular phenomenon only emerges following unusually heavy rainfall within the arid mountainous regions of the United Arab Emirates. Just look at that. Being inattentive toward the power of floodwaters can lead to unwanted risks. I suspect she might find a walking cane to be far more useful than an umbrella. Only seconds prior, the festival was proceeding normally. But then, an overflowing river completely altered its entire appearance. That creature is moving so fast, I find myself wondering, is that actually a bovine? I find myself wondering why the equipment was left behind when the authorities had issued specific warnings regarding flash floods. Can you believe it? That small life buoy turned out to be the absolute savior for this gentleman. I suspect that if my own spouse were in this particular situation, the outcome might have been different.
Oh.
We'll try this at home.
Which particular vehicles should be held responsible for this multi-car collision? In your professional estimation, was this caused by a technical failure in the vehicle, or did the driver intentionally initiate this collision? Fortunately, everyone is safe. Please press the follow button now so you do not miss any of the impressive and interesting moments we have prepared. In your estimation, does the responsibility for this belong to the driver or the lady? At the scene in a Massachusetts dock, police confirmed that the driver miraculously escaped the cabin before the vehicle became fully submerged. I suspect the bear departed with a dissatisfied expression because the shop had run out of his favorite snack. Whether this is a flash flood or water from a reservoir, it happens very quickly. In your professional estimation, what was the cause that led to this particular incident?
Komme ich heute ins Fernsehen?
A landslide incident hindered transportation in Southern California due to the heavy rainfall from Hurricane Hillary. This is exactly what occurred when a bridge in Brazil was damaged following heavy rainstorms.
Meu pai do céu. Vocês já viram coisa dessa? There goes, there it goes!
With such a large population of individuals, I suspect that in about a year, those two alligators will no longer find it necessary to hunt.
Oh my God. We need to get away from these trees.
How are you today?
Safe. Wow.
He will no longer be able to enjoy a round of golf tomorrow. Occasionally, a simple banana can assist an individual in resolving an awkward situation. With sustained wind speeds reaching 155 miles per hour, Hurricane Ian created waves and wind that completely altered the appearance of Naples, Florida. A group identifying themselves as weather reporters became good Samaritans when they rescued an elderly gentleman trapped in the floodwaters in Bonita Springs, Florida. It appears as though the weekly stroll through the park has unexpectedly transformed into an involuntary water sport. This is precisely why a bit of good fortune is occasionally far more important than driving skills. I find myself wondering exactly what might occur if you allowed a lady to take the wheel. When cold air swept across Lake Michigan, waves froze instantly upon the St. Joseph Lighthouse railings due to the deep drop in temperature. If you maintain a regular exercise routine, you might be capable of performing just as well as she does. This particular tractor possesses a rather impressive feature when it comes to yielding the right of way. Over in Gladstone, Michigan, a sudden blizzard arrived and hindered the technical team from completing their work. Once the blizzard had passed, the camera captured several impressive moments involving the local wildlife.
Gypsy! It's baby in there, all nice and snuggly.
A gentleman discovered a rare fantail bird seeking shelter within his own garage following a storm. I am quite certain that this particular moment has fully satisfied your anticipation. Has your own home state ever encountered a hailstorm as violent as this? Even the gentleman in the scene is surprised by the massive size of those individual hailstones.
Boy.
I cannot help but feel that the person jumping the rope appears more comfortable than the individuals tasked with holding the rope.
Hey, bear. Hey, bear.
I find myself wondering why that bell remains firmly attached at the top instead of falling to the ground. This is one of those professional tasks that, even at my age of over 60, I believe I could still perform. I suspect that honorable actions such as these will ultimately make our planet a more habitable place to reside.
Shame, man.
What are you doing? What are you going down that way now for?
Shame, man.
You want me to be chasing the cows, you goose?
What do you suppose would happen if your pet went outside to play and returned home with 2 additional friends? The camera lens captured a rare act where a hippopotamus protected a herd as they crossed the violent waters, revealing another aspect hidden behind the harshness of nature. This is the reaction of the Morphotelemachus caterpillar when it is exposed to sound.
One thing I found I could do today
This is what every resident near the Kisute River in Slovakia worries about whenever the ice melts.
Gotta raise your paw if you want. Raise your paw.
I find myself wondering, is your own dog capable of performing a feat quite like this?
Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it.
No matter how high the skill level, mountain roads like these are not meant for speed. Safety must always be the priority. A familiar bridge in Russia suddenly became a memory, all because a glacial river abruptly woke up. In just the blink of an eye, a driver in Ohio escaped an unbelievable incident as a train approached at high speed. Furthermore, I think the cliff reminded the driver of the blue car to move carefully when approaching curves. Realizing she forgot to engage the parking brake, she ran faster than the slowly rolling vehicle. In the world of pets, some people keep cats and dogs, while others keep true performers. However, bad weather in Michigan turned a rescue scene into a hazardous place in the blink of an eye.
Really?
You think the cameraman's impact led to this fellow's failure? If you think lightning is just light in the sky, watch until you see it choose a target with terrifying precision below.
Did I get that?
3 a.m., no intruders, no alarms, just lightning and pigs waking up in the middle of the night. And in New South Wales, the little horse Rocco became a VIP guest.
Oh my God.
In China, nature displayed its strength after a powerful storm and flooding. Always monitor weather conditions so you can prepare in advance. He may have just made the smartest decision of his life. This incident happened in California, where a seawall collapsed after severe storms. It makes you wonder why the vehicles were not moved away earlier. Like the video so you can continue seeing more incredible moments every day. At the same time in Shanghai, large-scale COVID-19 testing tents were also swept away by storm winds. Furthermore, in Florida, a waterspout unexpectedly approached a crowded beach, sweeping away umbrellas and chairs, causing people to rush ashore in alarm. An overwhelming incident in Humacao, Puerto Rico, on May 18th, left more than 12,000 residents without power due to a high-voltage line short circuit. In your opinion, is this a mythical creature from a movie or just a master of camouflage in nature? During a training session in the Netherlands, a swirling fire column unexpectedly formed, leaving even firefighters stunned. Many people thought this was a strange phenomenon, but it was actually the moment a plane appeared to tear through a cloud layer. An unexpected incident where $1 million vessel slowly tore through the wooden dock as the crew watched helplessly. Have you ever wondered what a turtle looks like while sleeping underwater? This incident is a special reminder for cargo drivers. Always check the rear doors of your truck. Incredible! Sparks flew as a plane made a belly landing in Arizona. Fortunately, The pilot survived safely. From a distance, the aircraft looks like a giant steel bird. Fortunately, no one was injured in this highway incident in China, but it reminds drivers to maintain safe following distances. Driving in the wrong direction could easily lead to serious danger. This situation reminds us that even 1 second of distraction can lead to unexpected incidents. Sharing this moment with others may help them stay safer near railway crossings. Would you double the salary of this hard-working employee? With your current fitness level, what score do you think you would achieve? This is quite funny. He tried several times, but the results stayed the same.
This bear walked over my coffee. It's about to jump down. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Bye. They can be mean.
In the Great Smoky Mountains, one bear decided hunting and climbing were outdated activities.
Okay.
Relaxing in a hot tub seemed like a better idea.
Just having a blast. Just got in the jacuzzi. Whatever. Huh? I think I shall right now. But there was another bear that he was playing with, and then he left it and came in here.
When the violent vortex arrived, did you notice that the cat was the most sensible one there? Wow, he is quite impressive with his healthy tan. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you are amazed by his size. No discount code needed. This fellow in South Africa opened the car door himself to receive a warm pizza from a tourist. Fortunately, no one was injured, but the driver needs to face serious consequences for his driving behavior. By the way, an extremely rare light phenomenon occurred at Miami Beach. It looks as if someone is shining a flashlight through the clouds. In fact, in just the first half of January 2026, Kamchatka, Russia, suffered a historic blizzard after 60 years, bringing traffic to a standstill and blocking all entrances to high-rise buildings. Always stay optimistic in every situation, but please pay attention to your safety. Wow. Where can I buy this machine? I want to buy it to clear the snow on my driveway right now. As you can see, every time the hand stops petting, a warning sound is activated immediately. In your opinion, are these pandas out foraging or have they just received a special mission from Hollywood? If it were me, I would get out of the car and walk the rest of the way. However, in the blink of an eye, a strong gust of wind overturned the scene inside a home in Spain. Lightning struck a flagpole, sending a burst of dust into the air during a storm in Shawnee. This incident is a clear reminder. Never let personal carelessness turn into a dangerous situation for others. Machines can fail, but human awareness remains the ultimate shield. Never rely completely on barriers or signals alone. This stunning scene might not be something you would want to see too often. Strong winds blew part of a wall from a residential building. Fortunately, no one was in the parking lot at the time. Did you know that in the United States, inventors have successfully developed a flying car capable of traveling nearly 20 feet? Do you think these two goats are testing the durability of that car? When nature speaks through the power of floodwaters, even the strongest structures can suddenly feel fragile. What do you think this bear is trying to say to the visitors?
你跟刀疤好像啊。
He is one of the most wonderful skiers I have ever seen. Some say this is a harmless display, while others call it improper behavior on the streets. What are your thoughts? As you can see, hasty decisions are never wise, much like the driver of this vehicle. But sometimes professionalism must step aside for surprises. When you think this is a tour, but the elephant thinks otherwise. This scene might look very interesting, but do not put yourself at risk for a photo. No moment is worth more than your safety. The power of the storm even disrupted the match between Anderson and Schwartzman when rainwater flooded the court. Recorded over a year ago by jungle keepers, the footage reveals an Amazon tribe that has never had contact with the outside world, made public only after ensuring cultural respect and safety for the indigenous people. Lightning struck violently in Ocoee, Florida, sending dust and earth into the air and showing the immense energy from the sky. Looking at this scene, the door seems to want to say, when bad weather occurs, staying home is the safest place.
And that, now I've got ice cubes.
Imagine seeing a fire, and this happens when you attempt to extinguish the flames.
We help livestock. We try to help people.
The rescue by Chance and Rowdy Ward is a testament to the sacred bond between humans and animals in difficult circumstances.
Blow some wind somewhere. All right, here we go. We're gonna swim it out of here.
At a shop in China, the quick reflexes of those around helped them escape an unexpected incident. Truly a miraculous escape. This event emphasizes the importance of establishing clear safety zones when constructing near residential areas.
Tá cheio de rã, tá vindo mais.
Gente, sai da rua! Liberta a gente, faraó! Liberta o povo brasileiro!
And by the way, do you think this is how he wanted to have dinner outside a restaurant? In the suburbs of New Orleans, a strong tornado overturned trucks and damaged many surrounding structures. An incident occurred right on a slope. Fortunately, no one was injured. If you look closely, there is a person on the bridge holding their head while witnessing this impressive moment. Unusually high winds on the South Island of New Zealand also caused a motorhome to become unstable and slide across the highway.
Front window gone. Side window gone.
A hailstorm that appeared suddenly near Tulsa shows that weather can change violently in just a few short minutes. With this style, do you think this horse should play rock, country, or start its own YouTube channel? And the culprit of the theft in Colorado turned out to be a hungry black bear. Don't forget to subscribe to follow this special artist's journey. This moment is an important reminder for you. Engage the parking brake firmly before leaving the vehicle. In Naples, Large-sized hail caused many drivers to make emergency stops to ensure safety. Amidst Hurricane Milton, this driver escaped by a narrow margin when a large branch fell directly onto the moving car. This man's impatience deserves criticism. Never let rushing put you at the center of an avoidable incident.
Bro, you go the wrong way, bro!
If I were a traffic officer, I might consider suspending this driver's license. Storm Matia struck Ireland with record-breaking waves that swept several vehicles toward the beach. A British Airways flight was forced to abort its landing at Gibraltar Airport after severe turbulence. Hopefully, he will not waste his luck after this experience. A rare phenomenon where light refraction creates the illusion of three suns in the sky. Do you think this bridge was built exceptionally well? Even under the force of such powerful floodwaters, it barely moved. When the difference between safety and danger is measured in seconds, even a failed attempt to avoid disaster deserves respect. Leave a comment and tell us about the most unexpected visitor you have ever encountered on public transportation. When people unite, we can accomplish incredible things. What do you think? This video concludes our collection for today. We truly appreciate your time and your continued support. We always strive to improve our content, so please leave your feedback in the comments. See you again soon.